right. So let's get this going. So I assume pretty much everyone listening and watching is going to know you, but how about you just give a quick synopsis about who you are and what you do musically?
Well, I'm Tomi P on YouTube, but my real name is Tomáš Pizur, which is a Czech name. I'm from Czech Republic, currently living in Brno, and I am 22, soon to be in like 3 weeks, 23. So, and what I'm doing, well, I'm making a couple of music on YouTube, bass singer covers, a couple of related videos. We'll see what comes up, but mainly music, like transcribing already existing popular songs into a couple of versions and singing them as a bass singer, a couple of rendition. Yeah, I've been doing it for like 5 years now, probably. That kind of sums it up.
So where did you start? Because I know you didn't start out on YouTube just doing covers. I believe you started making like low note compilations or something like that. How did that evolve? How did it go from there into you deciding that was something you wanted to do?
Huh. Well, I don't know. I always found a couple of musics really interesting. It kind of speaks. It was speaking to me, in a way that none other music was before. So I was really interested in it, and I was young, and my voice was still changing. So I thought that the best I can do is make vocal range videos and low notes compilation, and kind of thrive on the success of other people. uh I had my like dreams that I could be like the biggest vocal range channel on YouTube, and then I could make a living out of that one day. But of course, in time I found out that that's not gonna happen, because the copyright laws were getting more and more uh strict. So I couldn't make money out of those videos anymore. And I also wanted to, because I joined the choir and I started to sing with other people and live music, and I was enjoying it so much that I was just thinking, just try it. What's the worst that can happen? And well, a lot of bad things happen, because the first song sounded, oh my god, I hope I don't have any copies anywhere, because that was terrible.
What was your first song?
Mm, my first song, a cappella or generally like recorded
Yeah,
song?
acapella was the first one you took a
I
stab
think
at.
it was the Misty Mountains cover.
That was your first one.
I think so. I'm not sure, but I think so, yeah.
Well, that's kind of crazy. I mean, that's your first one. I mean, you still had a music video for it.
Yeah,
I mean,
I had my editing skills a little bit down, the basics from the
mhm.
vocal range videos. And but the audio, there's like no tuning, there's no nothing basically. I maybe put some reverb on some of the vocals, and that was it.
Was that one with your brother?
No. That's something else. That was the Misty Mountains Let's Change on the Rise that I did
Oh,
with him. I
okay.
did
That's what I was thinking of. And I was
yeah,
like, I
that
was like, that's
was
pretty damn good
much
for a
later.
first go at it.
Yeah, that would be amazing as my first song. Jesus. But no. I made a Misty Mountains cover, like just the Misty Mountains. I don't know, it was like 2016, maybe even earlier, maybe like 2015. And
Yeah, so you've been in the game for a while.
yeah, but even then people said, like, because I did the like please with lie, please with lie, and I did it with
Mhm.
inhale, because even back then I learned inhale. So I did this, and people were like, oh my god, that's awesome. Was that subharmonics? And I was like, probably, I don't know.
Yeah, the knowledge of bass singing technique has come so far
That's true.
since about that time.
Yeah.
My voice teacher figured out how to do subharmonics when I was an undergrad. He's an opera singer. I had never heard it before. anywhere. And this is back in like 2014, 2015. I had never heard a subharmonic. I didn't know what chest fry was. Like I knew you could inhale your voice, but it wasn't a technique. It feels like just over the last few years, people have just been getting so deep into all these new techniques to the point where people are singing second, third, fourth subharmonics, which I mean, that's insane.
It is. It's getting popularized a lot.
It is.
Nowadays.
It is.
Thanks to YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. And weirdly enough, Bass Singing Nation, which you started, has really become a hub for these kids who are just obsessed with bass singing and like dig into these techniques and identify them in all these ways. And in a weird way, I think that Discord is actually serving to really advance people's awareness and knowledge about bass singing.
Hopefully, yeah. And even if not that, it's a great community of people that just get together and have a laugh and appreciate a cappella music and bass singing.
You probably never would have guessed it would get this big, right?
Never. And then I had no idea how big like Discord is or what Discord is anyways, because that was like 1.5 years ago when some guys helped me create it. And they showed me like, this is this, and you like make roles here and put colors in there, you make rooms. And I was like, okay, let's start it. And then half year later, it was like 200 people. I was like, okay, this is getting big. We need some administration here.
What made you want to start it? Were you just like looking for other people that were interested in bass singing, or what?
Not really. I thought about making a community, but first I wanted to do Reddit, but I didn't really understand how Reddit works or this Discord, because I just never used this kind of stuff. I only had, Facebook, Instagram, this basic stuff, and all my community was on YouTube, in my YouTube comments, and sometimes in the chat on the streams. But somebody said to me on the stream that I should make a Discord server because it's a great way to connect the community and the people. And they can text there, they can jump on a voice chat. I was like, okay, so let's try it, because I had TeamSpeak before, but this is like much more complex and aesthetically more pleasing, I think. So I created it, and then it happened. Yeah, just wanted a community, and some guys recommended Discord.
How did people start finding it? Were you talking about it on your channel? Because I wasn't a part of it right when it started. I think I joined a few months in. I think I joined like last April or May. It was pretty new, but not brand new. So how did you get people to start joining?
The first few people, like 20 people, joined from the same stream, because I was streaming when I was creating it, my regular bass talk streams that I did back in the day. And so the people who were there and had Discord accounts, they joined the server and then sent it to some friends, and I put it in the end of my next music video, and people started joining. And then in time, when Casper became head admin of the server, he created this ambassador chat and ambassador position that we promote their work through the Discord with all the people there, and like in return they put the Discord in their description or outros, or just promote it on their channel.
Yeah, I think that worked really nicely. And I was of course, when I joined, I was like, oh, I definitely want to be an ambassador. That quickly happened.
Glad for that.
So how much interaction are you doing in the Discord server now, aside from like we have our bass gang chat where you're pretty active and involved, but how much time do you spend looking through the channels nowadays?
It varies, because like going through the text channels, probably none, because there's so 50
much
of them. I can't keep track. Maybe general chats, like once, twice a
I
day.
pretty much just go to talk bass, ask questions, and classical, because like those are the three places where like I can really chip in as a mentor. Pretty much everything else, I'm just like, it's too much. There's like, I'll check and there'll be like thousands of new messages, and I'm like,
Yeah,
no way I'm reading
yeah.
all this.
The worst thing is when I just log in into this graph for like 3 days, and then like you got 50 new messages.
Oh God.
So I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna click it so it doesn't appear anymore. But I it depends on how much time I have and what I'm doing, because right now the whole August is just filled with shooting and singing and training and concerting, and there's going to be a few events happening, but mostly the shooting and editing, because I got a few songs that I have to finish for somebody.
Yeah, can you how much info can you release about what's coming up?
Ooh, well, there's gonna be. I'm right now. I'm editing a new music video, like on my own, that I filmed in my home studio. People could already see the picture from the video on Instagram.
Oh yeah,
And
that looks sick, dude.
thank you, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm. By the way, for all the people that commented on the picture, thank you. But I'm really not like that ripped. It's the effect of the lighting. Like I'm not flat, but you know.
Not yet, Tommy. Didn't you say you're starting to get into fitness though?
Yeah. And well, not really into fitness, more like into just start working out and slowly work my way
Yeah, just
through.
putting some meat on the bones.
Yeah. Which happened, and I started a little bit, but then a lot of work again. But right now, Casper is in Czech Republic again, and
Oh boy, party time.
we made we made a plan that we're gonna go every morning that we have free. We're gonna go to the gym, so hopefully it will still be happening.
Let me know if you guys have gym/nutrition/lifting related questions, because
Hell yeah, man.
I'm a guru in that area.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
My roommate also, so
oh, there you go.
which is
So
crazy.
back to these upcoming projects. So
Yeah,
can you give us a little more
yeah,
detail,
of
whet
course.
our appetites a little bit for what's coming?
Well, the video that I'm editing right now, only the last chorus is remaining of the video editing. I have almost the whole song finished. Just the last chorus, which is the hard one because it's the biggest, so there has to be
Mm.
a lot of different cuts. But I'm gonna finish it before the end of the week and upload it either on Sunday or sometimes next week. Which probably for the people that are listening to this, I don't know when this is gonna come out, but it's probably already out. But we are right now filming something bigger that I don't know how many people remember, but I played this song in its earliest stage on one of my bass talks streams. It was like last year, and it was, I don't know, that like 30 or 40 people were there. And me and Filda, which Philip from Shotzi, from our vocal group, he's a beatboxer. So we made this arrangement and like remix or medley of songs, of country songs that I really like. And each of those songs kind of represents different strain of country, like the topic that the country is singing about, or basically singing about most of the time, which is love and summer vibe and family. So these kind of three main points, and we build this medley around them, and picked 5 different songs for this. And the whole video is gonna be like 6.5 minutes.
Wow.
And it's gonna be story based. So we made a like script for it, and we already shot 2 different parts, and 3 still remain. And it's a pain in the ass to like manage this, because for one of the scenes we have I think I can say this, but we have a pool scene
Well, there
which
you go.
includes us, like 2 of us who are he's beatboxing, I'm singing, and we are like just partying at a pool with a bunch of other people, just like in the background, and the problem is that we wanted like attractive people to be in the video, because it's a music video.
Of course.
So, yeah. So I texted some of my friends that I know are into fitness and stuff, and I found out that I don't have that many attractive friends. And I don't mean it like I have a lot of attractive friends, but we are looking for that muscly body type with with guys, and
you should have flown me in, dude. You should have bought me a plane ticket.
Yeah, but that would be awesome. But we found some, but we were supposed to shoot it this Sunday in the morning before the pool opens for the public. But the weather forecast for Sunday is that it's going to be raining the whole day. And it messed up the whole plan, so we are postponing it to the next Sunday.
Damn.
Which hopefully people can go still. You have to have like me, Filda, then our cameraman, and then like the 8 people who are in the background. We all have to have time.
Yeah,
which is insane because they go to work and stuff. Yeah.
Is this American country music?
Yes, it is.
It is. Are you singing?
All the songs are from one specific artist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I love country music.
Oh, really? I had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, me too, man.
Trying to think who you might have chosen. You're probably not going to want to reveal it, though.
Well, if you guess it, I'm going to confirm, but I'm not going to say it.
Okay. You can confirm with me after our episode's done if I got it right.
Okay, yeah.
You can just say I don't know if I guess it right.
All right.
Is it a male artist?
Yes, it is. Well,
okay. I'm going to guess Luke Bryan first. I'm going to guess Luke Combs. The 2 big Lukes. Dierks Bentley. I'm gonna guess. You're going for summertime and family. Maybe a Kenny Chesney. He's a very summery guy. Okay, I'll leave it there. I'll leave it at 4 guesses.
All right. That was a good guesses. I can confirm that one of them is right.
Oh, let's go.
Nice.
I'm very excited for this medley.
Yeah, me too, man. Because we had the first rendition, and I wasn't good at editing beatbox that much, and all the beatboxing that we did was in the arrangement, and it sounded so bad. Like the vocals were fine, and I left most of the vocals from last year when we recorded it theirs, but I re-edited the whole song, remastered it, and we added some beatbox, some more harmonies to the background, and right now it's just, I love it. The sound is so much better. And funny thing is that we were supposed to publish this last year in the summer, but it was exactly at the time that I had those problems with my ex co-worker that did all my videos, like the Side of Silence and the Witcher songs. So all of these were from her. But right now, then we kind of had some issues, and our cooperation has ended. So we couldn't really do it again because we had to wait for the next summer, because it's a summer medley. That's the worst thing about it. Wait a year.
Yeah. Oh man, I am excited for that. So are you singing with an American country accent?
Well, I tried, but I'm gonna have to play that for you so you can confirm, because I have no idea if it's accurate or not.
It's a tough one. Actually, 2 summers ago, I was at an opera program, and we did Cold Mountain, which is a modern opera, but it was a book. It's all about it's during the Civil War here, and it's all about the South in the Civil War. So we sing the whole opera in Southern accents. And some of the international students really struggled to get the hang of the Southern twang. we had an Asian guy singing one of the lead roles, and he worked every day with this guy named J. Hunter Morris, who is both from the South and a professional opera singer, and they were just working on the language all the time because it's like so tricky to get it right, because you can do kind of a caricature of it, but to get it authentic is difficult.
That's true. Yeah.
But regardless,
I don't know. I think I'm speaking, like when I'm speaking, it's mostly American English. I know I have an accent because I'm not from America, but I've never been there. But I think my way of speaking in English is mostly American. Like I don't speak British, so
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone. I know this is a caricature, but
I had a quick question. Not finding a bunch of friends of yours that are super fit. Is fitness and lifting not part of the culture in the Czech Republic as much? Because I feel like in America, well, it's funny because America is both like the fattest place on earth and like the most fit place. Like we have most of the best bodybuilders, and like you watch the Olympics and we have all these incredible athletes, but also like 40% of the country is like morbidly obese. It's this weird, like complete polarization of fitness.
Yeah.
Well, how does that stack up in the Czech Republic?
I don't know if there's a fitness culture, but I know a lot of people, especially young people around my age, they were really into like workout, some of them into fitness, and I definitely know a lot of people that visit it on a regular basis, but I don't think we have a culture around it, like not as much as we have beer culture so, or stuff like this. Because I think that Czech Republic is even the most people in Czech Republic smoke cigarettes than in other countries in Europe, which is weird because I know that in America there is over the years you build this culture around like smoking is bad, and everybody who smokes like regular cigarettes is just like excluded, you know. We don't have that yet. But there are a lot of people who work out, and I know a couple of even like 40 years old, 50 years old guys who work out, but only like through friends who also work out. So I don't really spend a lot of time in the community of people, you know, in fitness.
Cool. Read these arrangements. You talked earlier I think we were talking about how you went from compilations to a cappella. And you're talking about, I think you used the word transcription or something like that. Basically getting the instruments to voices.
Yeah.
And your arrangements, which I've complimented before, are seriously, I'm like get a fangirl because I really think you have some of the best arrangements.
Thank you so much
in the acapella world. I really mean that. And I mean, you like when I think transcription, I think just pretty much directly taking the melody or the background and just like as close as you can, putting them in human voice. And to me, you go so much further than that with your creativity and changing things up a lot, like what you hear in like a lot of voice plays arrangements. I gave Home Free a little bit of heat on one of my reactions because just throughout a lot of their recorded albums, I find that a lot of their songs are very transcription-y and very processed and simple. And we might have talked about that before, whereas voice play is like changing every element. And I hear that with your stuff too. So yeah, how do you think about your arrangements, and how do you go about them, changing certain parts here and there? And what's your process with that?
Well, you're right that I'm doing it in a different way. Like you can approach the arranging in a lot of different styles. For example, like if you know Jared Haley on YouTube. He has a big YouTube channel, I think like over 700,000 subs.
Boy, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he's making like kind of little like transcriptions of what is happening in the song to the vocals, which is a way. But when you just transcribe the voices, the instruments to the voices, and you don't add anything new, people will get bored pretty fast, and you have to have either very, very charismatic voice, so the timbre of your voice and the style of your singing is going to add to it, or you just keep making a lot of songs like pretty regularly, so people don't tune out. But I don't know, for me I started, the first song that I uploaded that I arranged myself was Song of Durin, that I did with Simba from our vocal group, and that was mostly transcription from Peter Holland's cover of this song, with a like small spin that, you know, that alto and bass is singing it, and there was this like, I think it was just like G sharp 7 flat 11 or something chord in the beginning, or also at the end, but because I don't know, it added a suspense, and I was like, maybe I could try, you know, to put this of my own into the song, and then the rest I just transcribed basically. But then I was like, this transcribing, like, it's really familiar to me because I was training piano for 7 years, and then I was part of different choirs for a couple of years, so I'm pretty familiar with sheet music, and the MuseScore software is so family friendly or user friendly. Yeah, that's the right word.
Well, I guess both, but
oh yeah. So I just started transcribing, and recently I finally figured out like what am I actually doing, like what to call the way of transcribing or the way of arranging that I'm doing, and I called it theatrical acapella. Because you can find a lot of similarities between my songs in the arrangements, but I'm always trying to figure out something new, and it's always inspired by voice by Peter Hollands or something that I heard doing instruments, just trying new stuff all the time. And so for example, with the Wellerman song, it's a sea shanty, it's like a it's really beaty, you know, and
repetitive.
Yeah, repetitive. So I want to like, I'm gonna do something else with it. I know that some people didn't like it, but I get that. It's not the same genre anymore. I just transcribe it into style of a cappella and into the genre of theatrical acapella.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if I invented, but I invented the phrase.
Well, it's so much more interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I might have commented on your Wellerman video something about, I think I said something about the people who disliked must have been expecting the same version.
Yeah.
You know, something like that. And that's really the case. But it looks like, I mean, there are the overwhelming majority of people are appreciating.
Yeah, that's true.
What you're doing.
Yeah, because it's still, I think it sounds good. It's something different, and for people that just, you know, look up, there's a Wellerman epic version, so they probably not expect, well, smart people are not going to be expecting the same fucking, you know.
Smart people. There's the catch.
So if you expect, when you click on a video that is called epic version, and you expect the same thing, then sorry, it's not gonna happen. But what I wanted to say, this way of transcribing that like I do or voice play does, as you said, it can backfire because sometimes you change the song into something like entirely different that doesn't even fit the song. That's why you have to be careful with songs you're choosing and the way you're transcribing, because I have my specific signature of arranging. And for example, when I would take, I don't know, some rap song or something. Oh, sorry about this.
Yeah, I'm still recording over here.
Good. I'm just gonna wait until, yeah, good. Yeah, so when you think for example, rap song,
That's tough.
I couldn't probably make a cappella arrangement of it. Like I could, but it would sound super bad. So
I thought about trying that this summer. I
really?
thought about trying you. So rap is like what I grew up on. And
Oh.
there are tons of rap albums that I know every word to. Just like the older school stuff, like Eminem,
Okay.
Eminem, 50 Cent, like that era, which I consider the golden age of rap, really.
Well, it's true.
Um, and I was thinking about trying to do Eminem's Godzilla off his new album,
I don't remember
which
that
would
one.
be it would be really hard to rap, but
Definitely.
I think it could be done in a really cool way. I just have no idea how it would be received.
Hmm.
But listen to that
It's
song.
something new.
Yeah,
You just gave me this like bug in my head.
I
That you're
know,
like,
dude.
just try
I know,
it.
just try it. Well, hey, dude, we could think about that. The bass line for that song. I mean, if you have some thick bass vocals that come in right at the start, I mean, that would for sure hook people.
Yeah. Yeah, I transcribed one rap song once,
Oh, you
and
did?
it was because with our vocal group we have this segment in our live shows, which we kind of copied from Home Free, the Guilty Pleasures one,
Okay.
but it's in a different way because we have a way of choosing the songs that we are making, and it's the like every 1 or 2 years we have a like uh gathering, and we pick we have like 2 weeks to pick as many songs as we can that we would like to hear uh as like rendition from our band, and then we vote on them, and like 5 or 10 depends how much time we have and how many old songs we want to just throw away. We will choose the best songs that won the poll basically, but we have this segment that's making fun of this, and we are just like, I don't think that works. Like I want something that's better because I don't like any of these songs you guys are choosing. And then we come with these super bad and cheesy and cringe songs, like Czech songs and American songs, and everybody's singing lead in their song. So my song was, of course, Share Belief. So always with a say that you leave. So I'm trying to make the auto-tune effect. And it's so fun because I'm a bass, and like all the time I'm just like dum, 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 dum. And then from nowhere I'm just
Oh man, that's great.
so it's super funny. But our beatboxer chose the what's the name? Thrift Shop by Michael
Oh,
Moore.
classic. Yeah.
So it's like heavy bass.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna pop
It's
some
just,
tags.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's singing this, but we're starting with the what, and then other guys are, yeah, and they're like, oh, and then the growl just strikes. And I think it's fun for like short segment of 30 seconds, but if I would have to transcribe the whole song, that would be hard as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. I had a question. So we both talked about how difficult Perk is to edit and process beatboxing.
Yeah.
How do the groups like Home Free and Voice Play get such an incredible sound on their perk. I mean, I've produced music for a long time and I don't know how they do it. I mean, it's
Well,
unbelievable.
some of them, like for example, Pentatonics, are using some external sources, like some studios, big studios that do all their mixing, because you can hear in the sound of their albums, different albums, the differences, because like different studio made them. But I know that definitely Voice Play is doing their own stuff. And I think that Lane is mixing and mastering his own beatbox and also arranging and mastering the whole song.
He's a genius.
And I think it's just experience. These guys have so much experience, and probably even the equipment. Like you have to have some good equipment and plugins. Like for example, our baritone from our vocal group, he's doing all the mastering, like final mastering of our songs, because he has this software interface that he bought for so much money. Because it's kind of, it tries to imitate the same quality that the analog compressors had, and it does this texture or like in the sound that's weird to explain, but each compressor or analog compressor had different kind of sound based on the device that you use, you know. So, and this plugin like imitates that, and it's cost so much money. So I know there's a lot of stuff that you can improve by just having more funds,
better equipment, better plugins,
experience.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, it's crazy. I just like I've never gotten sounds anywhere close to theirs on perk.
It's insane.
I mean,
I
like,
think they have a lot of samples also. Sometimes you can hear it. The magic is in that you use samples, but you make them sound as real as possible, so nobody can tell. So I can't deny or confirm this. It's just
this is some dark web theory.
Yeah,
about the acapella world.
Singing nation dark web.
plenty of theories going on there.
Yeah.
So what was your following at, like how high did you get your following on YouTube, your subscriber count, doing the compilations, and then what happened to it as you started making covers? Because it seems like doing compilations and like doing reactions and stuff like I'm doing now is a much easier way to build a following. So I'm wondering how, but you've made some covers that have done extremely well. Like, I mean, I'm sure you got a ton of subscribers from your Sound of Silence cover.
Yeah, that one for sure.
Yeah, that's insane, dude. That's probably gonna hit a mill at some point.
It's
maybe
probably because right now for 2 years it's on steady rise.
Yeah,
like it has its a steady number of views per day.
Yeah.
So I haven't done the math for how, like when it hits the million.
What's it at, like 1,000 a day
now? Yeah, it's around 1,000 a day.
Yeah.
So right now it's on 695,000. So
maybe in the next year or so.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be your first million view video, right?
Yeah. Well, not video, but song. Yeah, I have the Pentatonics vocal range that has, I think, over 2 million views.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That blew up. That blew up my channel at the start. I had like 1,000 subs, and I made this video, and I gained like 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers in a week. And then the subs started to temper out, but the views kept coming. And I remember that I had like 45,000 views in one day on the video. I was like, what is happening? Like, I'm getting famous. And I'm like, no, Pentatonics is famous. You are just you just made something about that. Yeah, so I think I was on like 4,500 when I started doing first bass covers, which was just like the home free or pentatonic song, and I just sing the bass line and boosted it,
Oh, yeah.
and that gained something. I think some of them, the most popular ones, have like 20 or 30,000 views. But it's like after 4 years now. But then I started doing the a cappella covers. And actually my first like big a cappella no, not arrangement, but song that I made, like the mix that I've done was for Peter Hollands's he had this what's the competition, yeah, competition for his patrons to record like cover of his uh winter Christmas song that was called, what was it called? Damn, I have to find this because it's a beautiful song.
Holy Night or Mary Did You Know? Carol of the Bells.
No, this was his original,
Oh,
and I don't see it. Oh, December song, yeah, it was called December song, and he uploaded his arrangement and all the vocals separately recorded on his Patreon, and he said, just here you have my arrangement and do with it whatever you want, and the best cover will win like some prize. I don't know what that was. And I tried to do it, so I recorded like every voice, and it was fine. And this was like the first song that I tuned that I really like used Melodyne for it. I was like, damn, like it doesn't sound that good, but you know, it's decent, and I should really like start doing something with it. So then I experimented with like the shorts of Cracked, and yeah, don't say anything, I know it's a meme. And with my F sharp. And Black is the Color, I think we recorded, I did a couple of those with my cousin. And then when I've made Never Enough, like on karaoke track, and it gained like 50,000
yeah.
views,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start doing something more. So we did the Song of Durin, and it didn't get much views. It was like, I don't know, 3,000, 4,000. I was like, it's not much, but it's so good, you know? Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
so not like so good, but it's so much better than all my other stuff that I just have to keep going for this because I know this is the best one I did. So I have to make something like this and just keep doing it. So I kept doing it, and in time it just went off, and it started with the Witcher cover, definitely, because I made the whole arrangement and mix and video and everything and uploaded it in 1 week, which
Oh.
was the fastest I ever done.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a
that
lot
was
to do in a week.
crazy, right?
I mean, your following's definitely grown a lot during the pandemic. I remember, I
Yeah.
think right when I started following you, was like pretty much when I was like, right when I was getting into this online acapella scene, like 15, 16 months ago, something. And I
Mhm.
think you had like 10,000 subscribers or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
That,
I think you hit 10,000 soon after you released Sound of Silence. Now
yeah,
you're up
yeah,
to like 32
yeah.
or something. So that's a pretty huge jump for just a little over a year.
Yeah. It's not like something uh impossibly, remarkable that some channels that upload something that goes viral
Oh
and
yeah, that
get some few million views. But I know I uploaded the Cat Vibe. I don't know if you remember the
I
Cat
do.
Vibe
Yeah.
cover, and it was just for the memes because I was watching this Slovakian YouTuber that his channel is called Duklok, and he does this like weekly reviews of his Reddit, and it just memes. And at the time this song was really popular, and there were a couple of guys that made like cover of it on like piano and trumpet. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. So I made an acapella arrangement, and he played the whole song in his video, in his meme review video, 3 times. Yeah. So he played it like for the first time when he found it. And of course, like there's that C sharp note, which I hope that if he sees this and if he puts it in the video, he comments on the note, because we're like, whoa.
And he loves C sharp.
Oh. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like fanboying. And then like his editor or somebody came in the room, and he was like, come here, you have to watch this. And then on the end credits, he played it again. And so that I gained like 13,000 subscribers in 1 month.
Whoa.
Thanks to that. Yeah. And most of them from Czech Republic and Slovakia, because he has his following base here.
Wow. So how many views did that video of his get? If you got 13,000 subscribers from it,
300 or 400,000, I think. Yeah,
that's
some
awesome.
of that. But it wasn't only that, because a lot of people that saw the video, they played it on YouTube then and subscribed. So when YouTube noticed that a lot of people who follow him played this video, it started to recommend this video to other people that follow him or follow people who follow him, you know. And it's this algorithm stuff. So it kept growing even when the video was already out for a week.
That's not one. That's as viral as you can realistically hope to go on YouTube.
Yeah,
you know, like TikTok is the viral media, and most of it's complete horse shit. Like what blows up. It's like pretty mad. It's like pretty maddening. Yeah.
And then you have people like Bobby Bass.
Bobby, he hit the jackpot, man.
Dude,
you know, he makes high quality stuff. And
so
yeah, that's the
saw
thing.
That Lindsey Sterling just did a like duet on his they did the, what was it, Drunken Sailor, I think. So that I was like, whoa.
No, he's rubbing elbows with some big creators on.
Yeah.
And you know, the thing about Bobby is like, he of course is one of the few people that goes viral that probably deserves it.
Yeah.
You know, like
definitely.
just a amazing low range and just such great quality in his low voice.
Yeah.
And he's a good musician, which we got to see a lot of in our bass gang stuff. Like,
yeah,
first time arranging a song and producing a song was fantastic. So amazing. He's got a lot going for him. So happy for him. He deserves it. A lot of people on TikTok don't. They just don't.
Yeah.
I was on
for different things.
Yeah, I know. I was on TikTok this morning, and there's this video that had like 1 million likes, and it's this couple that's gotten really popular. And I went to their account, and like, as far as I can tell, like, they don't really do anything. They just do like those like funny like voiceover things. There's like an audio clip, and they like mouth the words to it. But I'm just like, do millions of people really want to spend time consuming that? I don't get it. And I understand that I'm an old crustacean in the TikTok world. I just turned 28 yesterday, so I don't.
Still pretty young.
So I just don't get it.
Yeah, there are some, like, the TikTok is so versatile because you can basically find even like soft porn on there.
Oh yeah.
It gains a lot of following because it keeps popping up in my feed, and I was like, why does this have 500,000 likes? Like, she's doing nothing.
Yep.
She's just standing there.
Right.
Hello. I go outside and look. But yeah.
But you know, we're in the business of acapella, not soft porn, unfortunately. Yeah. Otherwise, we'd be famous already.
Yeah, definitely. Can you imagine the bass?
Oh, the bass soft porn collaboration. can see it now.
Okay, let's get back to the topic.
Oh, what are we talking about?
So you won't get demonetized.
Yeah, right. Gosh. So what are your goals for yourself in the a cappella world and beyond? I believe you'd mentioned trying to make this a full-time thing. Do you have short-term / long-term goals for subscribers and amount of money you make on YouTube and things like that?
Yeah, I don't have that many goals because for me, the music that I make is still a hobby, or like I love doing it. And if I'm doing it on, like if I'm pushing myself too much, and I'm doing it just because I have to, I start to lose it, like lose the creativity, and you can tell. So I'm giving it some space when I need to, but right now I am in the work realm kind of, or in the what's the word? I'm really inspired right now, basically, and so I'm working a lot on different projects, and I have a goal to like certain number of songs, and I also know what these songs are that I'm gonna upload before the end of the year. And then I have like 2 to 3 years goal to like climb my way up on the YouTube food chain, and basically especially considering the money, because I want to quit the job that I'm doing right now. Like it's a fine job and I don't mind it, but I want more time for working with music and my own thing. So yeah, I have this goal, like 2 to 3 years tops, that I want to make at least the double that I'm making it at work right now, so I can basically live up. Because it's with music on the internet, it's never solid pay, like solid salary that you have when you go to work, because you can expect on time each month this money that you earn. But with music, if just something doesn't get viral, or you just got held up with the video processing, and you won't upload anything new, it just goes down. And if you get yeah, forgive the demonetized, or your YouTube channel gets hacked, it's always a possibility. So you can lose everything, like just like that. So yeah, I'm careful with it.
Yeah, that's tough. It's all, for me, it's always really tough, especially early on when I was making covers, just putting in so many hours of hard work and then just not getting shit back for it. That is tough. That wears on you.
That's how it goes. Yeah, you just have to get through the rough beginnings, and if the content is good enough and you know it, then just keep going, because it gets around. And I think the thing you did with the reactions, that's a great way to start, because you are doing reactions on a cappella musicians. And even that, I know a lot of different YouTube channels that do the same thing, but they have like, vocal coach and vocal teacher and musician reacts and stuff. None of them does the same thing that those a cappella groups do.
Right.
Like them are a cappella creators, and you are probably the first one who also does a cappella. So I think you can gain a lot of traction from those videos. So I think that was a brilliant idea.
Thank you. Yeah, it's going remarkably well.
I saw.
I mean, dude, my my stats with these videos, I mean, they are just dunking on everything I've done before. Like like that Misty Mountains reaction has 51,000 views. It's my most viewed video. I put it out 3 weeks ago, and has like 6,000 hours of watch time.
Damn.
Like, what?
Yeah. It's gonna keep growing.
Crazy. And I mean, I harped on about this in the Discord all the time. Like, I for so long. I mean, I don't like most reactions. I think if you're not offering insight like I'm trying to do, or if you don't have a lot of experience in the field, I mean, to me, it is just kind of getting popularity and whatever else off someone else's talent in a lot of ways. So that's why I'm taking so much time to analyze and offer as much as I can in these videos. And similar to your situation where you have these really creative arrangements where most people really like them and a few people don't, I'm in a boat with mine where it's like the overwhelming majority of people are really appreciative of all the analysis I'm doing. And then there's like, 2% of people that are like, you just want to hear yourself talk. You're taking way too long. I saw a comment it's like this morning or yesterday that was like, how can you react without watching the whole thing first?
What?
I was like, what? Do you just sit there as like a totem pole for 3 minutes having no thoughts, and then all of a sudden at the end you reacted the whole thing?
What the hell?
I was like, that's not how the human brain works.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, I think your way that you're doing these reactions is amazing, because you're putting a lot of insight into especially the vocal techniques and the arrangement. And a lot of people appreciates that, because I think on YouTube there is this there are a lot of misinformations about like vocal techniques and basses, because those people don't really dig in to find the accurate information, and you are providing it because you have your knowledge and experience. So I think those people really appreciate it.
Also, I took your advice on the you'll see in the upcoming videos, and I think voice play too a little bit. There's a little less going back, and I'm watching just slightly longer segments.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah. It wasn't that much about like going back, but like when you go back, so you don't go like 40 seconds,
Yeah.
So it's like 10 seconds. I mean,
right. That's more what I'm just like mostly to get like the transition periods, because I'll try to pause right in between two segments of the song, go back just so everyone can hear, and I'll usually give some kind of analysis on what's happening in the transition. They're adding voices, they're adding harmony. Avi comes in, some context, and it's like, so I'll go back 5 seconds. Now listen to what I've just talked about, and then go to the next section. So they're getting. I mean, I assumed I would get a little more fluent in how to do it the best way. So that I'm definitely feeling that more and more as I shoot them.
Yeah, well, exactly. But you just started. You had like 3 videos out, so I think that when you have like 20 of them, you get used to this format of doing these reactions, the interaction with the camera and the song is going to be much more fluent.
Yeah.
And I'm totally hyped for that, because I remember watching your video on the last voice play video, which was sick.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Incredible.
When the like trap drop happened, I was like,
what? Dude. Yeah,
just watching it, what is happening?
It seriously is one of the most creative arrangements I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, it's like in a way that you think like they just add on YouTube popped up or what? Like this is total difference.
Yeah. And
I loved it.
But it worked. Exactly. That's what I kept stressing. I was like, it worked flawlessly. Yeah, that blew my mind. I was floored. Totally.
Yeah, for example, when I don't know what was the girl's name that
Ashley
was singing the video. I forgot.
Ashley Diane.
When she did the vocal run. Yeah, Ashley. When she did the vocal run, or it was kind of in the beginning when she was speaking about like going the steps up and then going down, and she did the same thing with the vocals. I haven't noticed that when I was watching the video. I was like, damn, I noticed this. Oh my God. Like this is giving me so much more insight.
That's good, dude.
I thought I can hear like everything, but it was apparently not.
dude, if you are someone who is also learning things from my videos, then that says a
Definitely.
lot because you know so much about the stuff I'm commenting on.
Thank you. But yeah,
Um,
you have so much insight. Great.
that's awesome, man. Yeah, that text painting, yeah, it's huge. Oh, what else was I going to say? So yeah,
Crazy.
so the reactions are going well. Dude, I mean, the funny thing is, you know, they don't take much time.
It's
Like
true. Yeah.
they like I mean, I could be putting them out every day. I just know that's not going to be possible when I get back into opera,
Yeah. Yeah.
all the opera stuff, which is going to get pretty hectic pretty soon.
Mhm.
So once a week is something I can do. But I mean, something I'm really excited for is the following to get big so that I can then do reactions to like your stuff and Marwan stuff and
Oh, that would be epic if you made
yeah.
like a reaction to some of the.
No,
Oh,
I totally will because you guys deserve it and I know you guys well and I know your style well and I could give a lot of great insight into what you guys are
yeah,
doing.
yeah. There is a lot of stuff happening like under
Yeah.
the blanket that most
Hmm.
people don't notice. They just notice like, oh, this is amazing, but they don't notice like what is really behind it.
Yeah.
Some of the guys do. I think what did do Dave
Yeah.
commented on some of my videos and he exactly pointed out like what I was aiming for.
Yeah. He has good he has really good intuition.
Yeah,
You know, for someone who's not in the like professional music world, he has a lot of
yeah,
thoughtful things that
definitely.
turn out to be pretty accurate, which is rare, I would say.
Yeah, that's true. But everybody starts that way, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's reset.
Oh,
Great. Thank God I have like 128 gigabytes.
yeah,
Yeah.
that should be plenty. So yeah, so that's exciting. Cool, man. I'm trying to think what else because
Mm,
for the most part I'm trying to keep the interviews to like an hour or so. That seems to be a number people
yeah, yeah, yeah.
can handle. Probably the bass gang one was much longer, but that's because there were four of us.
Let me think.
Yeah, do you have any announcements that you want to share with everyone or anything like that?
mm, announcements. Like nothing really big. As I said, just a big video that is gonna be coming out in the end of this month. But maybe that I'm gonna be celebrating my birthday in the end of this month. And on
Oh,
31st of August, like specifically, I'm gonna be doing a stream on YouTube after a long time. And it's just gonna be chatting with all of the guys in the chat and in the base community and just catching up and celebrating. I'm probably gonna be high, so just be careful. Nothing
awesome.
new.
Awesome, man. All right. August 31st. Tomi P will be
Yeah.
streaming for his birthday.
So
And
guys,
then
come say hi. I'm probably maybe gonna have something for you, some exclusive play of a new song that is not even on the Patreon.
wow.
So
Mm,
we'll see.
amazing. All right, man. Well, it's been great to talk to you as always.
You too, man. Thank you
And
so
yeah,
much for inviting me.
yeah, so good to have you. And yeah, thanks for coming on the show. And I'll talk to you again soon. And
All right, man.
because we may have a little something coming down the pipe.
Yeah, I've heard something.
I've heard
I've
whispers.
heard whispers.
Whispers from Egypt, we'll call it for now.
Yeah, little bird said something to me
Our little birds in Egypt have told
other
us.
side of the sea.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you again soon. I'm gonna cut the recording and then we'll debrief.
Okay, man. Me too.
See you, man.